So this is a little rhyme you should remember if you're ever in the wild and you come face to face with a bear.
Right.
If it's brown, lay down.
Wow.
Play dead.
Yeah.
If it's white, it's either good night,
I think it's good night,
or you're all right.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
So
it's
it's
good
one
night.
or the other. It's you're dead or you're not dead.
Okay. Well, yeah. big ends there, Jack. You really got.
That's just all neat walks of life.
Imagine he comes face to face with Polar Bear. He tries to
I'm all right. Go and high five him. No, JaackMaate, he said I'll be fine. Rips my head off. Polar Bear's like, what are you fucking talking about? You're not at the rhyme. There's no getting out of this. What are you saying? Either or, I'm.
Right, let's do some quick fire questions. Get to know the man behind the Big Tom.
Okay, you're Big Tom.
Yep.
What is the biggest animal you think you could beat in a fight?
Oh man, that's tough. It depends on what I'm defending.
No one's ever said that.
I would biggest animal I could take on. I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks if I'm going to go down this road, I'd like to go valiantly and put my fucking hat in the ring against a big bear.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not a massive bear, but a bear of quite.
Yeah.
Could punch in the face. No. I think a bear. There's a way of beating a bear. I sort of thought about this a bit. I think if you move and do you know what I mean?
There's a rhyme.
Go on.
You heard it?
No.
So this is a little rhyme you should remember if you're ever in the wild and you come face to face with a bear.
Right.
So there's white bears, brown bears, and black bears.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to try and remember this. If it's brown, lay down.
Wow.
Play dead.
Yeah.
If it's white, it's either good night, as
I
in
think
you're
it's good
fucked,
night.
or you're all right.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
So
it's
it's
good
one
night.
or the other. It's you're dead or you're not dead.
Okay. Well, yeah. Fucking big ends there, Jack. You really got.
That's just all neat walks of life.
Imagine he comes face to face with Polar Bear. He tries to
I'm all right. Go and high five him. No, JaackMaate, he said I'll be fine. Rips my head off. Polar Bear's like, what are you fucking talking about? You're not at the rhyme. There's no getting out of this. What are you saying? Either or, I'm fucked.
You know, not all bears can talk.
Yeah. I've done a film with one who can.
Says brown, white, black.
Grizzly?
Now black bear, black. Fight back.
I guess so. That'll take a
So
back
you're
there.
going to batter a black
I did a show with Magnus Samuelsson, who's like one of the world's strongest men. Years and years ago, he was a lovely geezer, and one of the things he did was like he went bear hunting for sort of because they were like vermin where he lived out in Scandinavia, and he told me the story of like this bear who'd been like going out into this sort of like little village and sort of destroying like bins, houses, and whatever. So they tried to catch it, and basically what they started doing is they realised that it liked hamburgers, so they started going to McDonald's, right, and laying out all these hamburgers, like to try and sort of like trap and where to sort of bait to catch it. And they'd lay them out in the morning, they'd turn up, and the fucking burgers would be gone, and the fucking, he'd forward all the traps. And this went on for about 3 or 4 years, and then one day they just found him in the woods, and he'd had a massive heart attack. And the burgers had killed him.
from McDonald's. Oh, no.
Wow.
I mean, it wasn't just McDonald's, it was other burgers. I keep going toe-to-toe with McDonald's here. I'm a big fan. I mean, that's how I'd like to go. Me, Elvis and the bear.
How did you get onto this?
We were chatting, and no, he was talking because he basically was saying that like one of the things he was like his side hustles was going into places as like a hunter, or like basically sort of dealing with like boar are a big problem out in this part of Scandinavia. And he got into this bit about the bears. Yeah.
He loves the bears, Tom, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Loves them.
I remember when I was younger, I was always told not to go into like the woods and the forest, even in Norwich, being like, like wild.
Or next door.
What? Doesn't make sense to guess, does it?
Who lives next door to you?
yeah, that's probably just go to the other. Nah. Get a bad
An old
neighbour.
pervert.
Get a bad neighbour.
Old pervert. Yeah. Well, so she can go into the woods because of bears. Actually, we're making it up. On a serious note, Mr. McKeevy from next door is a real threat. He's on the sex register. All right. Yeah, like the bears. No, seriously, this is an old wife, so he's a real fucking threat. Don't, please.
He doesn't even understand how right it is.
No. Right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right, yeah.
I'll be careful with my mum. I'm like, no, serious? The worst thing you could do. Oh, I shouldn't go around there and play with his train set. No.
To the next question.
Yeah, we're going from that to Tom. If your fingers, right? You're wasting your time here today, mate. Let me tell you. If your fingers could dispense a liquid, unlimited for the rest of your life, but you have to lock in what those liquids are now.
Oh, what, each one?
Yeah.
Okay. Water, I think, is essential.
But people say this, right? But water's free anyway, isn't it? So you can imagine you're wasting one of your...
Yeah, but can I just say, if you ever caught in the Sahara...
Yeah, but
and you've got fucking unlimited fucking Coca-Cola. You go, well, I had an opportunity to have water in these. You're in a group of people. And you go, oh, I've got Coca-Cola, 7-Up, Fanta, Budweiser. Then you get water. No, because it's free everywhere. It's not free here, is it, you silly... I think I would have I'd have water. Because I think it's an essential. Also, I'm just saying now, I've run out. So each one gets a different... Yeah. Okay, I'll go water.
Yeah.
I'll probably have Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Full fat?
Full fat, of course, yeah. Probably have some sort of electrolyte drink, like my own Mandrill that I've just launched. Very amazing if you like electrolytes, by the way.
Have you launched your own thing?
Yeah, Mandrill electrolytes.
Is it on Google?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google
Mandrill. Mandrill protein. Type in Mandrill protein.
Oh, no internet.
Oh, okay.
But I believe you.
Here we go, mate. Money to me. I've got something in my bag. So some sort of electrolytes is something that's good for you.
Yeah.
I don't drink anymore, which is a bit of a blessing. I'd probably go 7-Up. I'd say milk, but that's going to be painful in a way, isn't it? Milk.
Why?
And also, I wouldn't want to know how milk's keeping in my body. Like the rest of them, I sort of wouldn't question, but milk.
I love that you actually think about these logistic things.
Women ever
I think
that.
about everything. Like this. And the last one, I'd probably have a wild card, just in case. Just put a little bit of Prosecco in there. Just
no.
That'd be the thumb.
But that's not for you.
That's not for me, it's other people.
Just in case.
If I'm having guests.
I'll sort you out, guys.
No, so there's no... You've missed petrol there?
Yeah, but I don't drive. I mean, also, there's petrol stations everywhere.
Not in the Sahara.
Yeah, but fucking if I'm in the Sahara, the last thing I want to worry about is petrol. The coal will blow up. And also, if I'm in the fucking Sahara and I run out of petrol, I'm the...
Okay, who's one celebrity that surprised you for one reason or another, whether it's good or bad?
Oh, wow. I need to be very careful here. You know what? All joking aside, Timothée Chalamet, when we did Wonka, I thought was like, I really didn't have any gauge on what a big star he was, but he was such a lovely kid. Like I say kid, he's 20s, but like genuinely just really down to earth, really grounded. Obviously, like this massive movie star, but we had such a laugh on set of that movie. He blew, like really shocked me just how down to earth and how normal he was.
Well, did you go into it not know much about him, or?
I obviously knew he was, and I sort of knew. I didn't sort of know quite the size of his celebrity and his fame.
Right.
Just what a superstar he was. I sort of obviously rated him massively as an actor, but as soon as you start talking about it, and one of the first days we were filming, we were filming in Bath, and you arrive, and it's just like thousands of people. Radio 1 were doing this whole where is Wonka being filmed, and people from all around the world, like genuinely from all around the world, had come to Bath to fucking just to get a look at him.
Wow.
And then you're like, oh fuck, wow, he's a massive superstar. So but we spent a long time just chatting about Championship Manager, and like I was obsessed. I still am obsessed with that game, and he was like, what are you doing? What are you playing? And I was like, oh, I'm playing Champ Manager. And he's like, what the fuck is that? I was like, oh, it's computer games for management sim. Who are you? I'm like, I'm Parma. I'd taken Parma from Serie B to Champions League winner. Hopefully one of these questions is, I've answered what is your biggest achievement in your life, with sort of 6 youth team members. No, but we had a bit of a joke about that. And he's just a nice...
He's big into football though, isn't he?
He loves his football, yeah. Big fan of the French league.
I saw that little... You seen that video going around of him where he followed like the Payet and someone else up the road or something? Yeah.
And just a bit of a laugh, just a fun guy to be around, and not everyone's like that on a film that size. And sometimes, he was just So I'd say for all the right reasons, he was.
He came up on the pod a couple of weeks ago, didn't he?
Yeah, there was a question that was if you could swap lives with anyone in the world, who would it be? And you said Chalamet. You said Timothée Chalamet, and then you went into this whole thing about how much you'd want to be him. So it was quite weird.
He's handsome, isn't he? He's handsome. He's going out with one of the Jenners, and
is he?
Yeah. But also, there is parts that, but also when you're chatting to someone like that, you realise there is I've been very fortunate to work with a lot of big and I think probably from how I've come into this industry, I don't really ever treat anyone any different now. I think like we're all the same. And I know that sort of, you hear people say that, but I think if you go into things worried about someone's being different because they're fake, sometimes, and I won't mention your name, sometimes it's shut down very quickly, and you're very told in a very quick sort of earnest way that this person doesn't want fuck all to do. You're a piece of shit on their shoe, and if you see them, look away. We didn't know Shrek was going to be on set, but I think for the most part, it's like, I think the more you, and you know what, like, someone like Danny Dyer, when I was starting out, I used to always think like, Danny, I think for me is like one of the best, like, and I mean like such an incredible actor. And I always looked at Danny as a bit of a role model really, but also just like how Danny conducts himself is that he doesn't really ever change for anyone. Danny is like, if you ever meet Danny, he's one of the most lovely, supportive from a very early start, like beginning of my career. He's very supportive and still to this day, I sort of like, it sounds silly, but if Danny messages me, well done, or I fucking smashed that, I get really like buzzy. I get, I look up to him. And he's such a like nice guy like that. But there's bits of how Danny is with people that you take and you think that sort of just, he's a very humble man who's just himself. And I think if you go into any situation, no matter who it is with, and you're just yourself, like, I've heard, when you talk about Ricky, I think Ricky's the same. I think when you meet Ricky, I've like, fucking legend. Ricky Gervais he's sort of had such his imprint across comedy, but if he's a very normal guy. So you take that with you, and if you're just normal and you're decent to people, they act any other way, they're the helmet.
Why are you such a stuck-up arsehole then?
It's just because I've had a bit of success.
He says whilst playing with a 5p.
Like rolling a 5p around my fingers. Like I'm on the Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, Matthew McConaughey.
More just falling out.
Fucking hell. You're giving me fucking 7p. What's he? There's a fucking £2 coin there. You slimy little prick. Fucking hell. I only had 7p. Yeah, this fucking. You're the worst person to go on a night out with. Who's got the whip, Jack? How much in there, mate? Only about £6. Fucking one of the notes falls out. Uncle Cyril's put it in.
I don't think I've laughed this much at a pod in fucking years. Right, Tom, 2 more quick ones.
Quick ones. We've done an hour and a half on these quick questions. Go on.
Well, pick one, Stevie.
Oh, you're on death row and you're allowed one last meal. What are you having?
I'm going to have something. You're going to say unhealthy, right?
Yeah.
Really unhealthy.
Have anything you want.
Literally,
You're going to die straight after.
Exactly, yeah. And also, I want something that's going to leave a mess that someone's got to clean up. I want something when they go, oh, fucking okay, Mexican food. It's everywhere. It's fuck the chair. We won't be able to use this chair again. I'm not sure whether he was electrocuted or he shot himself to death. Either way, the election or the fucking electric chair or the injection, either way, it's gruesome. I want something that's going to leave an imprint. Worst death you've ever had here, Tom Davis. He had the big 5. He had a McDonald's, KFC, pizza, curry and a Chinese. Absolutely fucking.
Is that the big 5?
Yeah. Done them in a day. There we go.
Have you?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
What?
I saw you had Big John in there.
Yeah.
I'd like to go ahead too. Well, I couldn't do that anymore because I'm trying to be healthy, but yeah.
Talk us through that day.
Yeah, I need to know.
McDonald's breakfast.
Right, what'd you get?
Usual. You'd have, but this is back in the day.
Sausage and egg?
No, sausage and egg bagel. They were great back in the day. Stop doing
They
that.
don't do them anymore, no.
It's the most serious I've seen you been so far.
Fuming.
You look like, when you see a news reporter sort of talking about a celebrity death. Yeah, he's like, just had confirmation that the McDonald's bagels aren't going to continue.
Any McDonald's chat?
Every other...
I do them still? No,
every other part of news today kind of feels irrelevant. So you do McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah.
You got to sort of like spray your way of like going, okay, KFC around sort of 11, 12 o'clock.
Oh, that's early for fried chicken, Tom.
Mate, but also what you're talking about, what is fried chicken? Protein, right?
Yeah.
You're leaving your heavy carbs, you've got to leave right to the end of the day.
Okay, right.
Right. Chinese, you go almost heavy but light, you're not going too crazy. Indian's actually not too bad. You can do an Indian without going mad unhealthy. And pizza last.
What pizza? Domino's?
Yeah. Why did you sound sexy when you said that? What pizza? Domino's. Fucking, he's serious and you're all sexy. What pizza did you have? Domino's, did you?
I like food. I like food.
I love food. Yeah, mate, we should do it. We should. You know what? I come on in and we do it together.
What, do the big five?
Do it in a day. We shoot it.
What? Do a 24-hour pot?
You do it a live one. Do it for some charity or some old crap.
Why did you
Three
do
disgusting overweight men just fucking gouging on food. What charity is this for? I don't know.
Diabetes.
the British Heart Foundation?
Right, final one. Let's do the
Hold on, why did you do it?
Just to test myself.
Just see if you could.
Why does Mo Farah run a marathon? You got to test yourself, haven't you? It's the thing I was best at the time, eating. And I thought, I'd heard people do it. I'd seen it on the internet.
And do they call it the Big Five?
Yeah, they call it the Big Five. Yeah.
Wow.
And I've done it, but then now because this was also at a time where people weren't filming every little bit of their life.
Yeah.
I wish now I'd done it and filmed it. And
You did this before Clout.
Yeah. No, mate. By now, if I'd done this in,
You did this
John Bosch is one of the Bosch father. I adore the Bosch father.
Yeah.
He's become a good mate.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm looking at him now, going, fucking hell. If I'd done the Big Five on screen, I'd have been fucking.
Yeah.
I'd have had his life.
You would have been Wonka.
Yeah.
Move on, Timothy.
Sorry, Tim. Me waddling in. You're right. Who's this guy? Is he an actor? No, he did the Big Five about 12 years ago.
Big purple suit on.
All great rips at the arse.